Hello. Okay. Alright, so what I was doing... I haven't started the DLC yet. I've basically beaten every boss except for... Excuse me. I've beaten every boss except for, the Four Kings and the DLC boss and then Lord Gwyn. So, we're starting with doing the Four Kings, and then we're gonna do, the DLC stuff, and then we're gonna end it up with, Lord Gwyn. So really quickly, though, I'm checking my stream so I can see the audio and make sure it just sounds good / decent. Alright, testing audio. Hello, hello. Hello? Alright, sounds good. Sick. Sick. Okay. Transient curse. Roll on in. Hello? Okay, come on. Oh, other way. Oh. Oh my god. Alright. No, 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 no. Get. It's heavier. Ah! 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 Alright. My bold ass. No, in all seriousness, I want to have this on, and I want to go back to the Black Blade. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Ah! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Where is the gate? I don't remember. Oh shit. I should just be backstabbing these guys and not try to do this whole, like, single or hit them one at a time shit. There we go. This is what we need. Okay. It's time. Oh, and am I wearing the ring? Okay, I am good. Hey! Hey, asshole! Into the void, empty, and become wind. Or the abyss, sorry. I fucking ruined my whole monologue now. Because I got it wrong. Oh! The Four Kings. There's only one of you. I can't roll through that. Okay, good to know. Ow. Heal. Shit. Okay, that's a 2-swing. Got it. Oh, there are 4 of them! It makes sense. What? It came back? That's such bullshit. What? I'm gonna get hit. Oh! Shit. Alright, good. Heal. Heal. Oh! King number 3! Ow. Heal. Fuck. Come on, come on. There we go. Alright, one more king. Eminent soldier. Dark ahead. Yeah, I see that. There you are. Whoa, that's so obnoxious. Oh. We got it. Nice. Bonfire. Yes. Alright. Let's level up our strength a little bit more. Well, I'm actually pretty close, so I'm gonna really quickly use one of my souls I got here. More endurance, why not? Okay. So I think that's it. So now I want to go to the Dark Root Forest, I think is what it was called. Which I'm going to go to the Sunlight Altar or whatever, because I think that's the one of the closest areas I can go to. I want to rest at this bonfire real quick, just so I can have that save point. Now. I rolled that, but okay. Literally hitting the button. Okay. Do I need to have a certain ring on for this? Let's see real quick. I don't think that I do. I think it's just the pendant, the broken pendant, which I have. Ugh, man. Man, oh man. Ooh, there we go. A pathway. A pathway to many abilities, some consider to be unnatural. Well, okay. Sanctuary Garden. The bonfire has been lit. I do actually want to use these souls here. Well, because I might as well. We'll do... We'll do more endurance, why not? I think I'm actually going to absorb one of these. Yeah, I'm gonna absorb the Moonlight Butterfly, because I have no interest in the actual weapon that it gives. It gives fucking no souls. Okay, great. There we go. Be wary of dead end. Be wary of tough enemy. Well, which is it? Try blocking. Try shield. Okay. Try rear. Okay. Magic. It's not enough. That's so obnoxious. Awful. There we go. Alright, let's get it. Sanctuary Guardian. Oh. It said try tail, right? Try rear. Oh my god! It's poisoning me too. This sucks. Oh my god. It's weak though. I do tons of damage. Got him! Let's go. I could have just saved those souls and just walked through the fucking door. Oh well. That was an interesting little boss there. Let us explore further. Olasil Sanctuary. This is a cool looking environment. I would like to kindle. Why out of humanity. Suit 2, actually. I'm not hollow right now. I would like to kindle again. Alright, yeah, 15's good. I hear creatures moving. It's Pitchfork boys. I wonder what this place is. Is this like a different dimension? Is this like a different... just a different area of the same world, like near Lordran? Like what is... I'm curious with the lore of this, you know? Actually, maybe I can get lore from investigating the soul from the Guardian soul. Soul of the White-Winged Lion Sanctuary Watchkeeper, who dreaded the spread of the Abyss. Okay. And the Abyss was basically the darkness that was the absence of the first flame, right? Guardian exhibited traits of several animals other than lions, suggesting that it was no ordinary beast, but rather closer to the beings known as demons. Interesting. It's closer to a demon than an actual... Oh my... Big boy. Interesting. So it's closer to a demon than an actual animal. And the demons were created by the witches, Izalith, that used the first flame. Wow. Ow. Can I backstab him? I don't think so. Wow, am I gonna die to this fucking loser? Yo. Side! Come on! Embarrassing. Should not have taken that much damage. But that's fine. Guardian leggings. Leggings of the Stone Knights, Guardians of the Forest Sanctuary. The Stone Knights are golems animated by magic, and their enchanted leggings are oppressively heavy. Interesting. So those are those stone guys I was killing. It said they were golems animated by magic! I'm gonna have to fight that thing later on, aren't I? Twinkling Titanite. What is that? It's just a piece of the ground. Whoa. This looks like some corruption. They did say something about the worried about the encroaching abyss. So maybe this magic, or this shit on the ground is like abyssal something. Curious. These guys actually might be my favorite design characters in the game so far. I just love the look of them being like just made out of a bunch of random twigs. They look like scarecrows made out of a ton of twigs. And wearing like sack pants basically. I just love that look. I think they look so cool. And look, it's just cool. I like their design a lot. So I would imagine that they're probably animated by Magic similarly to the stone golems. Ow. What? Ow. What the fuck? There we go. Can there be a bonfire up here, please? Asking for a friend. Oh, we're going down. Hello.
Let me guess. Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the past?
This is the past? Okay.
Yes, of course. Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers in this strange land. But at least now there are two of us.
What do you have to offer me?
Did you happen across Knight Artorias? The legendary abyss walker from the old tales? Well, if you haven't, it's just as well. He's a colorless sort, if you ask me. I've little to talk about, really. Oh, you know me. What do I know? So long.
Interesting. So I'm in the past. I just want to check out this area real quick before I go into that boss room. See if there's a bonfire or something that I'm missing. Interesting. Okay. Let's go back. Four flasks in a dream. Weakness lightning. Okay. Master ahead. Let's actually use my lightning thing. Quiet here. Oh, I can't use it on this sword. I forgot. Shit. Well. I wonder, can I use it on the Zweihander? The Zweihander. Let's go. This is my favorite boss so far. Just because of the aura. That was so fucking cool. Ow. He's lion clawing me! Oh my god! Uh-oh. Quickly switch back to my other weapon. Uh-oh. I almost thought I would first try him. If he didn't do that side swipe, I would have healed, and I actually might have had a chance. Knight Artorias. This guy's cool. All the way back here. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to avoid the ads. Unnecessary damage here. Here we go. Shit. Really? Oh my god, bro, this is so fucking annoying already. Fine, I'll kill you. Oh. Actually, can I grab my souls real quick? Thanks. my god. Heal. I rolled that. Oh, no, I rolled, bro. Fuck. I hit the fucking button and I didn't. The thing that's annoying for me right now is that this boss is not really that challenging to me. It's just that I'm getting pegged by tiny little, like, swings from his sword that stagger me, which is why I'm thinking I should probably go for poise here. Just so it, when those little, so it's either one of two things. I either need to never get hit, or I need to have poise. I don't know what this means. Black gaming is so boring. I don't know what that means, VR Pro, but welcome to the stream. Yeah, I've realized that, like, I either need to not get hit from this guy at all, or I need to have enough poise that those little hits won't do much. Because it's like, he swings, I will avoid majority of the attack, but I get hit by the tip of his sword, and then I get staggered, and then I get stuck into a series of other attacks. And that's just not, I'm just not about it. So we're gonna go with the poise, we're gonna be a poise boy. Poise boys. Can I move? I mean, playing VR is so much better than just sitting down and just pressing buttons is boring. It's okay to be wrong. You can be incorrect. I don't know what country you're from, but at least in America, you're allowed to be incorrect. It's perfectly fine. What's up, Mythic Unison? It's too early. It's two entirely different things, too. I don't know what you mean by that. I'm not sure what the context is for that, but welcome to the stream. Oh, the VR versus regular gaming? Yeah. Yeah, it's very different. I think it's just someone in YouTube chat who's all, like, trying to be VR versus regular gaming. They're very different things. And I've done VR. I've played VR and, obviously, played plenty of normal games. I prefer normal games. personally. There's a lot of things that normal gaming can do that VR just can't do. Or at the very least can't simulate to the same extent. It's like comparing playing chess to, like, fencing. Like, they're very different. They're very different things and very different types of, sports and games. Alright, this time for sure. I should have had him the last time, but I was stupid and wasn't paying attention. VR has a ton of issues regarding how much space people have. It's true. There is definitely a greater requirement for VR gaming. Like, for many years, I didn't do any VR at all because where I was living at the time, I just didn't have enough space for it. I just didn't have any space in my living room, or in my bedroom, or anywhere where I had a console set up where I could actually do VR. Now I have space in my living room, but, for a long time I didn't. So that is definitely a limiting factor, I think, for a lot of people, that they just might not be able to do VR because they don't have the space for it. I just want my souls before we do this. He moves like Blackblade, like Malekith Blackblade from Elden Ring. Which is really cool, because I love Malekith. I think he's one of the coolest bosses in Elden Ring. Why did I 2-heal that? That was stupid. What games have you played in VR? I have played, Super Hot, I think is what it's called. Which was really cool in VR. That was definitely a really fun experience. I think I played another game in VR, but it was so long ago I don't remember. Super Hot was the only one I really remember. But that was really fun. Same for me, I have a ton of space, but low ceilings, so reaching upwards is public. Yeah, that's another thing, is you might have enough for, like, horizontal space, but, like, vertically, if you have low ceilings, like you said, absolutely, that's gonna mess you up. I'm getting absolutely rocked by this guy for no reason. Oh no. Please leave me alone! I just want to heal, I just want to heal, I just want to heal, I just want to heal. We can keep fighting. It'll be great. I just want to heal. Please, for the love of the lords. It's like that move is very, very Malekith. I bet you're wondering why I don't lock on. So am I, because if I was locking on, I would have fucking killed him there. That's so annoying. Dude, you played old VR games, shakes my head. You should try to play the latest VR games. I'm not going to invest money into a VR setup and buy VR games. Because I don't think it's worth the money. I just don't. Think about this logically, right? Let's just kind of look at this logically. The average person would have, let's say... Like, say my gaming computer, right? I have a gaming computer that costs, I think, collectively, my gaming computer, over the years, I've probably put... where it is now, and all the parts that are in it now, probably equivalent to, like, $1,200. For a gaming computer. Then on top of that, I have to spend $500 to get a VR setup, and then I have to buy the games as well. So I'm essentially dropping half the price of my computer again, just to be able to play VR games. You're so ignorant about VR. No, I'm not. I'm objectively not. I know quite a bit about it, actually. VR is not that expensive. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go to Amazon real quick. And let's look up VR headset. The first result I see for sponsored is a MetaQuest 3 that's $500. MetaQuest 3 is only like $300. I'm looking at it right here. It says it's 500. That's just objectively wrong. If you're gonna argue and cause problems in chat, I'll ban you. It's very easy. But don't sit here and say that I'm ignorant about something when I have actual evidence in front of my eyes telling me that it's not. MetaQuest 3 is only like $300. You meant 3S. If that's what you meant, then you should have said that. Because the MetaQuest 3 that I just saw is $500, which is a lot of money for an ordinary person to get on top of a gaming PC. So no, VR is not an accessible thing for most people. Despite what you might believe. I'm not arguing with you saying that VR is bad. I like VR. From what I've played, I just prefer normal games. And normal games are generally more accessible. I think it's going to be a couple more years before VR becomes a mainstay in gaming. Not to mention the fact that, in my opinion, a lot of studios are not really utilizing VR in the most interesting way that they could, in my opinion. I find that they're still making a lot of gimmick VR games, as opposed to something that could be really, really interesting or well put together. Like, I'd love to see a really high quality, like, Elder Scrolls level RPG, all in VR, completely. But no, they haven't made that yet, because instead they more make VR off of, like, gimmick games, like the new Deadpool game that they showed at Gamescom yesterday. Like, that's, in my opinion, that's like most of what we're getting out of VR modern day. Now, obviously, there's gonna be outliers where we get something really good. But for the most part, the majority of VR games that are being made currently, it's those gimmicky, I need to focus on this shit. Sorry, Mythic, I see you. I'm not reading your message at this exact moment because I'm gonna fucking die. I will read your message in a second, bro. As soon as Artorias is dead. Oh my god. No! I'm so stupid! I fucking choked that like crazy! Are you kidding me? Bro, come on! Really? I was so dumb! That was a win. That was 100% me being a fucking moron, bro. Oh, God. I should have just rolled to the side, but instead I spammed heal. I'm so stupid. You know what? Maybe poise is not the way. Maybe I need to go for speed. I tried this originally and I failed. I think that I know his attack pattern now and I know his moves enough that I'm thinking speed is the way to go rather than what's it called? Rather than poise. Okay. Even modern VR games have issues if they're multiplayer. Typically the physics aren't great, hand movements through the mesh and odd collisions and stuff, and if it does have great physics, it's single player. Yeah, I found that to be the case too, in my experience. He's gonna argue VR Skyrim exists, but it requires modding to be immersive. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's how a lot of Skyrim is just in general. All versions of Skyrim in modern day, it's like it requires a lot of modding for it to be up to modern standards. Though vanilla Skyrim, I feel, is still in my opinion, one of the greatest games ever made. It is definitely something where you have to consider the product of its time, and it's similar to Dark Souls. Dark Souls is one of the best games ever made, but it is very much a 2011 game. Whereas Skyrim is a similar thing. But obviously with mods, it's like infinitely better, of course. Is Asgard Wrath 2, it's like Skyrim and it has 60 hours of campaign. That's good. And that is one of the ones I've heard about. And that's the thing, is that that's an outlier. On average, like you give me one good VR RPG, that's really well made and put together, I can give you 10 that are not VR. And that's just the nature of the fact that... Oh, hi, buddy. Sorry, my cat's trying to jump up. And that's just the nature of VR being newer technology than older games, because so obviously there's gonna be way more. But yeah, give me 1 sec, guys. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick, and then we're gonna kill this guy this next try. I should have killed him 3 tries ago, but I've been dicking around and being stupid. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'm gonna come back and we're gonna beat him. So BRB, real quick. What's up? Okay. Let's lock in. Alrighty. Who's ready to beat this guy? Me. I am. Ow. I rolled that, but okay. Okay. I thought I rolled to the side, apparently not. Ow! this asshat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Swear to God. Just let me alone. Let me alone, please. No! Fuck you, man! I'm playing like an idiot right now. Like, I'm absolutely playing like a fool. I need to just be patient. I'm too impatient. I keep rushing, and then I take damage, and then I'm spending all of my time on the back foot trying to heal. I need to stop doing that. I just need to be patient. Wait for an attack. After he attacks, I need to just smack him, and then wait for the next attack, one at a time. But I keep playing like a fool. Oh my God. Oh my God, really? I am not having a great day. Today is not my day. This boss isn't even hard. Like, that's the thing that's so obnoxious to me, is he's not challenging. Like, really. It's just that I'm playing, like, the difficulty comes from me being retarded. That's what it is. Okay. I hear your footsteps behind me, motherfucker. You better leave me alone. Are you for real? Are you actually serious right now? Okay. Let's heal that. What? Okay. Alright. I better get his sword after this fight. I want it. Ow. Heal. No! Oh! I'm insane. Oh! No! Shit. This is it. This is it. Focus. What? How did that? Okay, it did hit. No! No! What the fuck? Man! I'm gonna peek my mic is peaking! What? I'm so over this, bro. I'm over this fucking fight. I'm going back to heavy armor. I'm fucking going back to poise. Fuck this. This is so dumb. And I'm fucking fat rolling. I'm so... I hope that this is at least somewhat entertaining for you guys, because I am not I'm just straight up not having a good time. It's just annoying. Oh, okay. This is it. This is the one. Are we actually gonna see? We're actually serious with that. Okay. I don't get that. That hitbox is weird. Swing your fucking sword, character. Come on. Ow. Shit. Fuck you! Fuck you! One hit! Are you serious? I got greedy there, I'm not gonna lie. It was entirely my fault. But it's like really upsetting still, you know? It's okay. I need to calm down. My neighbors are probably pissed at me. I need to relax. I will get it. That's the thing with Dark Souls. It's just a matter of time. You only lose when you give up. You only lose when you stop playing. As long as you stay consistent and you just keep on trying, eventually you will beat the boss. That's like the third time I've got him down to like one hit and then I died because I was stupid. So that's, I think, the thing that's most aggravating to me, is that I've been like one hit away from killing him like 3 times now. And I just haven't, because I'm stupid. But, you know, it is what it is. We get him. Alright, focus, calm, collected, controlled. See, that's what annoys me, is right after he does an attack where at least gives me an opening, he runs away. Heal. No! Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I said leave me alone! Leave me alone! You fucking bitch! Leave me alone! So stupid! Stupid fucking boss, man. I take back what I said about this guy not being challenging. The entire challenge is that he fucking moves as soon as he attacks me, I dodge, and then he immediately runs away from me, so I can't hit him. So fucking obnoxious. I'm gonna use the fucking shield. I don't care. I swear to God. I know as soon as I heal, he's gonna dash. Look at that, see? I'm a fucking prophet. See? It's like, dude, I can't heal in this fight. There we go. God. What? Spam heal. Okay. Every time. Every fucking time. Every time. Every time. Every single goddamn fucking time. Every time. Every single one. Oh, I'm not having a good time right now. It's just, it's getting old. This is getting old. I can understand him being difficult and all that. What I do not understand is that every single fucking time I fought this guy thus far, I've got him down to like one hit and then I die. Oh, okay. Alright, this is it. This is the one. Thought I heard someone. People outside my window. I can't take this, bro. Yeah, actually, this is so fucking stupid. This is still my favorite boss, though. Like, visually and movement-wise, he's the coolest boss thus far. Like, easily. Come on, bitch. Uh-oh. What? I was out of that range. Ow. I see. That's what fucking gets me, is his little double spin. The fact that it hits me twice is fucked up. And I'm so mad at God, it makes me so fucking upset. This is obnoxious. obnoxious, bro. I think if I fail this next attempt, I need to take a break. Cause I'm hungry, and it's not affecting my mood. Like it is not improving my mood, I should say. I'm getting really fucking angry over this. Wow. Wow. Come on. How's Artorias going, gamer man, dude? Well, I'll tell you how it's going. I'm not having a great time. I am on try 12, I think, maybe? Probably more like 27. Why did I do that? Oh! Heal, quick. Roll! Oh, I'm insane. What gets me isn't even the double spin. The double spin is annoying, right? What's really obnoxious, though, is how as soon as he lands an attack, he rolls away. Every single time. As soon as he lands an attack, he's gone. Yeah, Mythic, that is 1000% how it goes. And I promise you, that's how it's gonna go if I lose to this guy here. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? He knows immediately whenever I heal. And he goes in. Oh my god. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy, Connor. Come on. Let's go! Fuck you! See, all I was missing was you, gamer man, dude. I was getting my ass kicked in before you showed up. You walk in, and all of a sudden, we lock in and we get it done. That's how it goes. Mythic helped as well. Don't get me wrong, but like you two both, you kind of helped me lock in. So I appreciate that. I wish I could leave a message that says bitch ahead or like shitty fight ahead. No, in all seriousness, that is my favorite fight so far in Dark Souls 1. I think that was the best fight thus far. The only no. Not again. The only thing that I think was not great about that fight, that just kept tilting me, was obviously it was just the RNG of me, you know, bringing him down to one hit, and then I like choke and die. So how you guys doing today? How's everyone doing? Everyone having a great time? Everyone having a great time? But so it was partly the RNG of me just being stupid, getting him down to one hit and then choking and then dying. But also there's also the thing I didn't like is that, like I said, every time I would roll and recover to be able to hit him, he would then immediately roll at. I am going to shove that pitchfork up your ass. Get off of me. I would then, like, I would roll, and then I would hit him, and he would roll. And I'm like, motherfucker, I'm fighting another version of me, except he does way more damage. He has an insane double spin moves and a massive fucking hitbox on those weapons. But aside from those elements, like so far my thought on Dark Souls 1 bosses, most of them are either, in my opinion, and this is probably just because I've played Elden Ring, and for the record, Elden Ring is the only other Souls game I've played, so this is me going through all the Souls games. For those who don't know, who are new here. Elden Ring's bosses are so outlandishly crazy that for me, a lot of the bosses in this game I feel are either they're either too easy or they're too impossibly hard. Hello?
You, is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot? He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it?
Question for people who understand and know the game. Artorias, is his soul actually worthwhile? Like, does it give me a cool weapon or anything? Like, I like using great swords, as it's obvious. I love using great swords. I'm running around with the Black Knight sword. Will Artorias' soul give me a cool sword? If yes, I'm not gonna part with it. If no, I'll give it to her. I don't care. But yeah, like that fight was easily the best in the game so far because I feel like it was a really good balance of like interesting game mechanics and movement, and it actually challenged me to be aware and dodge and strike. It wasn't just a fight like Centipede Demon. It gives a good great sword. No, we're not.
Yes, of course. I must not be presumptuous. Artorias would not have approved.
The Abyss Greatsword? Yeah, we definitely want to hold on to it then, for sure. I figured as much, because he was fighting with a greatsword and all that jazz. But, you know, I want to go up here and get my souls. And then we'll continue on. But yeah, that boss fight was really good. I got tilted there, but it was mostly me tilting because I, myself, was playing poorly. The boss was hard, don't get me wrong. But the hard part was the double swing, the double spin strike attack he had. So if you have to roll back from it, because if you roll forward, you dodge the first one, you're gonna get hit with the second one. So you have to roll back. It took me a minute to get used to that, and then getting used to the whole, I can't, like a lot of bosses in this game. I feel like a lot of bosses in this game, I can strike twice. Battle of Stoicism is only available online. You can assign a pet. Oh, I'm not interested in this. Yeah, you did say this was the PvP arena. Gamer man. Never mind. I think the big thing is the newer Souls games like Elden Ring and Dark Souls 3, even Sekiro, have proper difficulty due to good controls, but the older Souls games feel sort of clunky, and that's sort of part of the I 100% agree. 100% agree, Mythic. That is absolutely my thought as well. I feel like a lot of the difficulty of this game, Dark Souls 1, isn't even from the bosses having difficulty. It's from limitations of movement. Like that's why I don't lock on. If you've noticed when I'm fighting, I don't ever lock on to my enemies. And it's not because of anything like, oh, I don't know how to lock on or whatever. I prefer not to lock on. Because locking on means I can't dodge backwards diagonally. I can only dodge forward, back, side to side. I can't run backwards while locking on to the enemy. I'm extremely limited in my movement. I will lock on for the sake of maintaining focus on an enemy. Outside of that, I won't lock on. Because in my opinion, I feel like I have more control over my movement and how to approach fights without locking on. With that in mind, I think that is part of the reason why I've had relative ease with a lot of bosses in this game, because I don't lock on and I just walk around them and backstab them, or walk around and attack them. That boss was actually difficult because, like you were saying, Gamer Dude, yeah, you said before, Artorias is literally the OG template for most modern fights, and I see it. I mean, there were literally moves that he did in that fight that I was like, this is like Malekith the Black Blade from Elden Ring. Like, this is absolutely like Malekith. Which is not a bad thing, that's a very good thing. It's just very funny to me that it's like, That's what kind of made it difficult, though, is it's like I'm having to fight against a modern boss using outdated movement mechanics. Okay. And like I said, it's not a diss on Dark Souls. I really like this game a lot. However, as Gamerman can confirm, I have issues with some of the boss design on some of the bosses, namely Bed of Chaos. If you saw my short of me killing Bed of Chaos, I had to just fucking get up and leave because I couldn't stand it. It was so stupid. But anyway, it's not even entirely a bad thing either. It's just older games showing their age. Exactly. Like, it's not a bad thing. I knew it! I knew it! I was like, something doesn't seem right here. I know your tricks, FromSoft. You think I haven't figured out your methods? Come on. Very good carving. What? Ed. What the fuck am I listening to? I don't know. But yeah, no, that was easily my favorite boss fight so far in Dark Souls. And I know it was a DLC boss, so it wasn't even main game. Main game, my favorite boss is Ornstein and Smough. Easily. Easily. Close, the second after Ornstein and Smough, I took my hand off my controller, of course, I got attacked. My second favorite after Ornstein and Smough in terms of boss fights so far, honestly, is probably Four Kings. And it's not even like oh, this is a great boss. It's just that Ornstein and Smough, in my opinion, is the best boss in the game by a considerable amount. The next closest is like, okay, what do I actually, like, not hate? What do I think is a boss that is not completely trash? Well, I like Four Kings, because it's cool that you have to they have a shared health bar. It's like, okay, 1/4 of the health bar is one enemy. And then I just work my way through. Most fights in the game are gimmick fights, yes. That is a good way to put it. I was trying to think of a way to explain it, but you're absolutely right. Most fights in this game, base game, are gimmick fights. Where they just have one move, one technique, one element about their character. Like with Ornstein Smough, the gimmick is that there's two of them. One of them is really slow and does heavy attacks, one of them is really fast. And then when you kill one, the other gets stronger. They're very simple. They're very, very bad. Not bad. That's not the right word. They're very simple and very, very standard, basic designs for bosses. Shit. Which is not bad. By the way, it's not a bad thing by any means. It's just old. And it's just that I think that some of the other, like Elden Ring, in my opinion, objectively has better boss fights. Which I would hope it does, because it's the game is 11 years newer than Dark Souls 1. So I feel like if you're over here trying to say that Elden Ring doesn't have better boss fights, well, that's either A, like an issue with Elden Ring, that they don't have better boss fights in their 11-year-old game, or B, you're just in denial. I am going to freak out on these guys. Stop. Leave me alone. Get off me. But yeah, no, as far as Dark Souls 1, I like that one the most. And I think it's obvious that why I like that one the most too, with the context that it is literally the template for modern day, all the modern fights. Makes sense why I would like it the most then, because my only other Souls game I played is Elden Ring. Get off of me, bro. Kind of miss these kinds of fights personally. It's boring that 99% of modern fights are just roll spam with small openings. I do agree. There is a certain charm and a certain enjoyment out of these. Hold on, I gotta ban this fucker. Ban. You're absolutely right. I think that there is something nice to be said about the simplicity of these fights compared to, like, some fights in Elden Ring are just overly complex. Like, for example, the final boss of Shadow of the Erdtree. I hate that boss to an insane degree. And it's because it's too complicated. There's too much shit going on all at once for me to realistically be able to react and actually enjoy the fight. One of the reasons why I really like Malenia so much as a boss fight in Elden Ring is because other than Waterfowl, it's not a complex fight. It's like a duel. It's a duel between two swordsmen. You're just she strikes, you dodge, you strike, she might dodge, she might get hit. It's like it's a good, well-made fight. Waterfowl was the only odd gimmick out of it, and once you figure out how to dodge it, it becomes a really entertaining fight, because then it's less dodge spam, in my personal opinion. I know other people would disagree with that. It becomes less dodge spam and more, I'm reading my opponent and learning how to outmaneuver them. You don't really get that in this game. Like, like, fighting Malenia, it feels like a duel. It doesn't feel like I am in some kind of, I'm gonna lose my souls here. I'm so upset. 60,000 souls lost. Oh my god. It doesn't feel like like a roll spam fight in Elden Ring that I really hate is Rykard. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Rykard from a spectacle standpoint. I think the boss fight is awesome from a spectacle. But from a mechanical side, it is very, very, in my opinion, not super fun. You can also just stun Malenia, which gives you the ability to give yourself openings. Yeah. That is one thing that I like, too, about Elden Ring compared to older Souls games, like Dark Souls 1. There are more mechanics in the game that allow you to create your own openings, or allow you to be more, like, you can play the game in a lot more unique ways in Elden Ring than you can in Dark Souls 1. In my opinion, anyway. Obviously you can play Dark Souls 1 in a ton of different ways, but Elden Ring, it's like, there's so many different kinds of weapons. There's so many different types of, like, sorceries and incantations that you can play the game in so many different ways. It makes it a really unique experience. Like, I've never seen two Elden Ring playthroughs be the exact same. That's why I played through the game 4 different times. It wasn't just because I liked the game, I'm so upset. It was because I wanted to try different builds and different experiences, and each of my 4 playthroughs was vastly different because of that. Some of them I had insane difficulty on a certain boss, whereas the other ones I breezed right through them. Like my one where I used sorceries and dex and intelligence. I had such a hard time fighting Renala. Meanwhile, on my build where I had no magic and it was just strength and dexterity, I rolled Rellana in the easiest way possible. I'm playing. I'm not even thinking. It's because I'm talking. I'm dividing my attention. Okay. Huh? 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 So yeah, it So yeah, I like Antorius a lot. I think it's a really fun boss. Very difficult, but I think a lot of the difficulty comes from the limitations of the character movement in this game. And also the fact that actually, that's about it. I feel like the difficulty really just comes from limitations on character movement. Like, if I could move like I can in Elden Ring, fighting against, if I could move the way that I can in Elden Ring in this game, fighting against Antorius I would have been able to beat him in the first 5 tries. Like, there were multiple points in that fight where I had to stop locking on just because I wasn't able to roll back diagonally. But, regardless, very fun boss. Base game, my favorite is Ornstein Smo. My favorite... Can we please not do this right now? And then after that comes, what's it called? Four Kings. Just because... I mean, it was fine. I like that it was in kind of complete darkness, and that was cool. Like I said, a lot of the like you said too, a lot of the bosses in this game are gimmicky, which is, you know, it's fine. It is what it is. But let's be honest, my real favorite boss in this game is Pinwheel. Let's be real here. I find the diversity in Elden Ring to be a farce. What do you mean? Because I disagree. I think that you can have the most insanely diverse builds in Elden Ring. But I'm curious what your thoughts are on that. The real diversity comes from Bloodborne and Dark Souls 2. Oh, I'll find out when I get there. My hope is that I beat Dark Souls 1 today. If not today, we're... I'm just rolling away. If we, if I don't beat the game today, we're definitely beating it tomorrow. And then we'll move on to Dark Souls 2. Actually, I'll let you guys decide. Should I go straight into Dark Souls 2 after I beat Dark Souls 1? Or should I backtrack a little bit and play Demon Souls first? Because I never played Demon Souls. I'm so upset. I hate how... I need, you know, I need to put on the armor. I'm getting staggered in the dumbest way possible. I need poise. I need poise. They made me play through all of them until the last option is Demon Souls? Okay. That was my original plan, because I didn't include Demon Souls in there because I was mostly just kind of going through like the main Souls games that most people like know and love. Obviously Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro. I wasn't planning on playing Demon Souls. At the very least, initially, I was maybe going to play it at the end. But, I don't know. Most weapons in Elden Ring are just copy-paste, and most spells and incantations are not useful and or get completely overshadowed. It's very similar to Dark Souls 3. I disagree with that. Have you ever heard of the YouTuber QUA? I watch a lot of his Elden Ring videos. He basically does all kinds of videos where he will use different weapons. And sometimes he'll do different things of like incantations mixed. He'll just basically do different builds, and he'll fight various bosses. And he'll do it no-hit. He'll fight bosses no-hit with all these different weapons and these unique builds. And I love those videos because it really shows off the diversity of weapon builds in the game. And he uses a variety of different kinds of incantations and all kinds of different stuff that really show off how uniquely varied things can be in the game. But that's just my personal opinion. I can understand to a certain degree where you're coming from with that. I just don't. Super diverse, but people refuse to use the weaker weapons. Yeah, I think that that's true as well. But I think that that's also where incantations come into play. Because if, like, in theory, right, like, hear me out. I say I'm playing Elden Ring, and I use something like the Bastard Sword. And I just upgrade it normally. That weapon is objectively worse with a Strength Faith build than something like the, I forget the name of it, the sword you get from Rykard. It's objectively worse than that sword. That sword has longer range, it has more damage, it's just overall a better weapon. Now, I could still kick ass with the Bastard Sword because I build heavy into Faith, and I have incantations that buff my weapon, or buff me, or just in general, I throw all kinds of fucking, like, curse damage, like Frenzied Flame shit at enemies. I feel like that's that adds more variety and allows you to use worse weapons in the game and still be extremely viable. Liar ahead. Illusory wall ahead. Liar ahead. I honestly kind of love using stupid bad weapons and just using a build that looks or feels good, even if the damage is meh. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. I like using what I enjoy, not necessarily what is optimal. I say this as someone with 2,000 hours in the game. That's fine. I'm not saying you haven't played the game enough. I know you have. I just don't fully agree with your take on it. I disagree, and I have a lot of hours in Elden Ring as well. I actually don't know how many. I think I have over 1,000. I have to double check and see. But I personally just disagree. I think that the game has tons of really great, varieties on build and weapons. But obviously to each their own. Even when I attempted level 1, club only, it still felt fun because it's goofy. It's true. I always start Wretch. And just go at it with the club. I think it's so funny. I see how long I can go with the club until I actually have to get real weapons. I should have kindled at the bonfire. Oh well. Someone is screaming. Oh my god. I'm not having a good time. I'm not. There's no stream audio. It's showing up on my end. Let me confirm. You're over on YouTube, so let's see if YouTube is working. Oh, the Future Game Show is live right now. That's huge. Well, I gotta ban this guy. The VR guy who came into my chat earlier and kept on like trying to start arguments about why VR is the better form of gaming. He just comments on one of my recent videos and is like, VR is so much better, keep hating. I'm like, I'll just ban you. I don't have to hate. I have the ability to ban you. You no longer have the ability to speak on my my stuff. Okay, let's test this. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it sounds fine on my end. You sure it isn't just you? It's just quiet. Like I can increase the audio if you want of the stream, the game volume. But it's there. It's just quiet. As a matter of fact, I am going to actually watch the Future Games Show. Because I didn't realize that it was on right now. I'm gonna watch it while... Is this actually like... Oh, it's at Gamescom. Okay. Gotcha. Holy shit. The presenters of the Future Game Show is David Hayter and Maggie Robertson. Maggie Robertson, I like her a lot, but you know. But David Hayter? Chad. Absolute Chad.
Metal Gear. Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
I love David Hayter so much. Alright. Ten out of 10 impression. I love David Hayter, man. That clip is iconic. I love it.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick. The clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
I'm gonna die here. Fuck. I feel so limited. I feel like I'm moving so slow. God damn it. There we go. Who's this guy? Are you an enemy? I did not mean to roll straight. I meant to roll to the side. Interesting. So they just showed a trailer for Mountain Blade 2. I don't know. What is it with who writes this stuff for the Future Game Show? Every single time I watch it's only the Future Game Show too. It's not like other shows have cringy like presenter dialogue too. But like this one is just it's like every time it's such cringy weird dialogue I'm seeing from these celebrity presenters. It's so weird. I'm not a fan. But anyway, I'll be heading out now so I continue my FF9 playthrough. Well, good luck. I wish you the best of luck in your playthrough, gamer dude. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out for a little bit. It's always good chatting. Have a great rest of your day. Oh wait, can I actually warp out of the DLC zone? Because I want to... I want to go to, the blacksmith and see if I can ascend a weapon to get the Abyss Greatsword. Someone just puts in the chat for the Future Game, so y'all are boring. Yeah. Dude, I love some of the chatters on these game shows because they're just like, they just go, female courier in a female Mongolian courier in 13th century Lamau. Hey, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if at least one of them existed. But yeah, generally speaking, it is a little bit odd, and it is a little bit more of a modern thing as opposed to historical accuracy. Hello? Hello? Oh, it's not this guy. How do I get ascended weapons? Google. Plus 10 great sword, straight sword, or dagger. Okay, so I gotta upgrade. Got it. I need 2 more Titanite shards. First reinforce it to +5, then find the large ember and give it to Andre. It has to be Andre? Maybe it's the other guy I gave it to in the catacombs. We'll find out. I don't remember. Hold on. What the fuck? Okay, we are going to the catacombs. I need to update this shit. Hold on. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. I'm just trying to fix something on my end of the stream here. Oh my god. Come on. No, fuck. Ah, I accidentally closed up my chat windows. Shit. Sorry, give me 1 sec. I'm having a day right now, boys. Mm. Okay.
Ah, you have an ember, do you? Well, it's good.
Most of the time, they overdo these things. Why? Like, am I... Did I not get the right item? Very large ember. Okay, am I like... I'm doing something wrong here. I must be. Dark Souls, how to increase weapon plus 10. Large ember. Dark. Okay, so I need to go to... Find the large ember and give it to Andrea of Astoria and the undead. Okay. Use the large ember. Large ember. Located in the depths. You're on the path until you reach the kitchen. There you will find the chest, which is located along the back wall behind the butcher's table. Okay. 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 Let's see. It's in the depths. I feel like I already found it, but maybe I didn't. But I don't have an option. I would have given it to either one of these guys. Large Divine Ember. Like, how do I... Yeah, I'm here for trade, not talk. Okay.
What was that about? Don't be coming around here with that. Why, you have an ember, do you?
Forget about it. I deal with that kind. He doesn't deal with that kind?
What was that about, Dopey?
How many blacksmiths are there? Because I feel like I'm missing another one. That's hilarious. Sorry, I'm watching like I'm watching a stream of the summer game future game show while I'm also Dark Souls Blacksmiths. Oh, and I forgot about Rickard of Vinheim. I forgot about that guy. Okay, yeah, we'll go talk to him, see if maybe I can give him my stuff. Okay, we'll do that. Alright, let's get it. Alright, I think he's over this way.
Hey, hang on, is that
Is that Sorcery Ember?
Sorcery Ember?
I've never seen one like that. Not even back in Vinheim.
What a brilliant flame. Please, I'm a...
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Oh, really? I will... A weapon. Come back soon. Smithing don't let me wither away. Hey, is that... Oh, I'm sorry. We at Vinheim don't practice you try an old smith out.
I just, oh my god, it's so obnoxious that I accidentally killed the most useful blacksmith in the entire fucking game. That's sick. That's an insane bar to set your that's such an insane ambition. This guy in the future game show, he just said that their game they're working on, Phantom Blade Zero, I think it is, which looks really good, is basically saying that they're making it as if it's like a cross between a Souls game and like a big large scale in a big large scale a large scale RPG like Witcher or Baldur's Gate 3. And I'm like, bro, that is insane. That is a crazy thing to hold yourself to. If they can deliver on that, that's awesome for them. I'm just not gonna hold my breath. What's up, Pepsi with cocaine? How's it going, man? All right. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to go to this place. Where is this place I'm trying to find? Maybe it just is the Sunlight Altar. You're playing the DLC? Yeah. I went back to the main area, so that way I can, I want to double check and see if there's an Ember I missed. But yes, I have beaten 2 of the DLC bosses thus far. I beat the Sanctuary Guardian and Taurus. Antorius, I think is how you say his name. Alright, let's go with depths. Rip Andre. Yeah, it was a bit of an unfortunate situation. I think I mentioned it before. I tabbed out of my game. I was standing in front of him. I tabbed back in, and I attacked him, and I couldn't get him to de-aggro, and I didn't realize until after I'd killed him that you can actually pay to basically make the NPCs neutral again. So I had to I ended up killing him, and that was a very it was a very sad time. So what we're doing right now is I'm trying to double back in the depths and see if there's a ember that I missed that I need to upgrade my weapons. I don't think I missed it, but I'm double checking here just to see in case I might have. I feel like using this Zweihander. So we're gonna use this Zweihander. Zweihander. What embers do I have? Very large ember, large divine ember, dark ember. And that's it. I'm trying to find large ember, because I have very large. I'm trying to find large. And I know it's in here somewhere. By here I mean the depths. I know it's in the depths somewhere. As you reach the kitchen, there you will find the chest, which is located. Okay, so I did find it. Interesting. Okay. I'm thinking I might just say, I just chalk it up to, you know, a mistake of the game. It happens, and I just move on my way. Did I find it? No. In the Darker Gardens, there's another ember. I don't know if it's the one that I'm looking for, though, or the one I need. Like, do you know which one it is? What ember do you need? I was looking for the large ember. But it was in the depths and I already found it. And I don't know why it won't let me use it for some reason. I think it is an enchanted ember. Okay, yeah, well. Gotcha. Yeah, so it only works with Blacksmith Andre, and he's dead, so it won't even matter for me. I can't progress my weapons beyond +5. Looks like. Okay, that's fine. We'll continue on. Alright. Oh! Alright, we go. We continue on. That is a cool visual, though, of all their eyes in the darkness like that. Whoa. Humanities. That is what those are, right? Like, oh. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is interesting though. There's freaking, they're like actual literal humanities down here, rather than just the things I loot. That's really cool. I like they look crazy. I love the silhouette design on them. They look so cool. Try ranged battle? Oh no. Strange creature ahead. Great. Love it. Oh, it's the same hand that grabbed me and pulled me into this place. It's a big fucking, like, dude, one of those dudes with all eyes. That's a cool looking boss, though. I like that design. Manus, Father of the Abyss. That's a cool design. Oh god. Shit. Oh my god. Come on. Roll. Oh my god, roll. There we go. Soul of Manus. What? Wait. Alright, let's see. Huh? Okay, so where do I go from here? Bro, I'm kind of losing it right now. Like, where do I go? Okay, so like, like where do we go? Use the bonfire? Okay. You use the bonfire for what? Like, I already used it once. Like, what am I doing? To warp? Where? Township? Okay. Oops. Did you kill Kalameet, the dragon? No. If that's the dragon I saw at the very beginning of the DLC, I have not killed him. He showed up on the bridge, I went near him, and then he flew away. So I assumed I would be fighting him at some point, but I haven't seen him yet. So I don't know. So the answer is no, I haven't killed him yet. I don't really know where I need to go to do that. Try to fight the dragon first and die, then talk to the giant archer in the tower. Okay, where? Back at the township? Where do I find the dragon to eat to try to fight him first? I don't know why I'm asking Twitch chat for this. I'm just gonna Google it. The end of a valley going down from the royal forest. Going through the opposite way to where you fight Artorias. Okay, so it's opposite of where I fought Artorias. Okay. Good to know. We'll head back that way then. Hello again.
What is it? Have you changed?
No.
Then you have no bit. We're gonna go this way. I think this is the right way.
I would love an explanation on that. Okay. Okay. Okay, stop. Fight the dragon first and die, then talk to the giant archer in the tower. Giant archer in the tower. What tower? Just gonna look this up. Trying to backseat a Souls game is rough. It's no one's fault either, but like, how do you explain half the stuff in this game? Fucking true, actually. So much stuff in this game that's just either not explained or it's just like by design. Like, it's not explained, but it's also like it's just complicated. Stairs opposite the Battle of Stoicism gazebo. Okay, that's where apparently this guy is. Okay, let's go this way then. Keys found in a mimic in the building with many bloat heads and the bloat head sorceress and the rafters encountered before the elevator shortcut. Okay. I thought I killed that mimic already though. shortcut. Yeah, something right here. I'm gonna mimic in the building with many. Okay, in the building. Okay, I definitely hit the button before that, but that's fine. In the rafters before the elevator shortcut, so it's up there. Okay. So how do I get up in the rafters? I'm gonna be done in a minute here because I'm starting to spiral. I'm reaching the point of not having fun and I'm hungry, so I might need to go get some food and take a break on this. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be done for a little bit. I'm getting annoyed, and I'm just going in circles, trying to search for pointless shit. Alright. I'm gonna be done for a little bit, I'm gonna go get some food, and I may or may not even finish the game on stream, because this is, it's getting a little annoying. I kind of just feel like playing on my own, and not streaming it, you know? I don't know, we'll see what happens, but anyway, thank you guys for watching, those of you who did, I appreciate it. You guys have a great rest of your day, I will see you later. Goodbye.